1 or 2 books and make a few extra $100 per month, this video will be your holy Bible. Or if you're looking to build a full publishing business and replace your full-time income, be able to quit your job and just live off of your publishing business, this video is a great start, and I recommend watching this entire video to the end. I have broken down the entire publishing process into a 14-step process. Don't be intimidated by the 14-step process. I'm just very detailed. I could tell you it's 3 steps, but I want you to know everything, so it's 14 steps. And after watching this video, you'll basically know everything you need to know about publishing, how it works, how people make money with it, and how to publish your own first book and make your own money if that's what you want to do. So we have been publishing books since 2016. I've published, or together with my twin brother Rasmus, who's not in this video right now because we're apart for the next few weeks, so I'm gonna handle this video on my own. But together we've published over 100 books and made 6 figures in income just from our book royalties. Now, most of the books we have published have been like just trying different things, trying a bunch of different things in every niche, different lengths, different topics, everything. So a lot of it has been testing, which is why we've learned so much about it, and now we've gotten it to the point where we can put out a book and know it'll be successful, know that we'll make ROI, know that we'll make money for years to come. So I'm gonna put this camera down and let's get into the PowerPoint presentation. Bam. Okay, so I had a few notes here that I wanted to cover. Let's see. Yeah, we've truly perfected the publishing process. We perfected how to teach publishing to complete beginners who know nothing about it, so this video will be perfect for you. We have an entire YouTube channel dedicated to publishing, which might sound strange, but it's because we're just so passionate about it, simply because of what it did for us. Publishing was literally the turning point in our lives. So ever since then, these past few years, everything's changed. We've run our own online businesses. We travel, we do all this cool shit. We have our YouTube channel, we talk all about it. So what have I written here? Boom, let's get into it right now. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. This is possibly the first video you've ever seen from us. If you're watching this video on our channel page as the channel trailer, you're in the right place. Well, I guess if you're watching the video anywhere on our channel, this is the right place. So make sure to subscribe. Before we get started, drop a quick like on the video. Helps the YouTube algorithm, helps people view the video. Everyone's happy. And my last note before we get started is tell them about the cheat sheet. Yeah, so if you watch this video to the end, I'll leave some instructions. I've summed up this entire video, the entire 14-step process, into a cheat sheet, just one PDF document that tells you every step, as well as a little blurb about it, so that you know everything that happened in this video and you don't have to rewatch it. You have the cheat sheet. So you'll get that in the end if I'll leave some instructions. So let's get into it. Before I start the 14-step process, I want to give a quick overview of publishing as a whole so that you kind of know what we're talking about. So this is the quick 5-step process about publishing. So the first step is to create a book. So you have your book written, you come up with a book title, book cover, book description, all of this, you create the book. Again, I'm just going through it very quickly right now. And then once your book is done and created and finalized, you publish it to Amazon and elsewhere. We'll get to that as an ebook and a paperback book. And then you can begin making sales immediately. Then after that, you turn your book into an audiobook and you publish it to Audible, which is the big leading distributor of audiobooks right now. They have like 90% of the market. You can begin making sales there. Then after that, once your books are published, you need to market your books and your audiobooks primarily through SEO. That is your #1 traffic source, ranking your books highly for search terms on Amazon and Audible. You do that by putting keywords in, title, description, just SEO. If you know what SEO is, you'll know what I'm talking about. You also want to get reviews for your books, and you can also run some Amazon ads to get a little extra traffic, make some extra profit on your books. That is what marketing your books primarily is: SEO, reviews, and some ads. Amazon ads, that is, not Facebook ads, not YouTube ads. You're not spending a ton of money, but Amazon ads do convert very well, so you do want to run that. Step number 5 is to learn from your mistakes and repeat. And that is one thing that is very critical to publishing and getting better at anything. That obviously does not just apply to publishing, but we'll get to that. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty step-by-step. Let me see if I left a few notes here. Oh yeah, I was gonna show some screenshots from people. I'll do that right now just to show you how real publishing is. Let's see, leaving nothing out, 14-step process. our entire YouTube channel is a free publishing course. You'll see I'll be referencing videos that will kind of branch off of this video where you can learn more about it. But I do admit this will probably be a lengthy video, but I'm excited for it. So let's get into it. Drop a like, subscribe, bell notification for new videos. Let's get into it. All right, so step number 1 to publishing a book is to set up your publishing accounts. Now there are 2 primary accounts that you will need to publish your books on. One is a KDP account to publish your books, your ebooks and your print books to Amazon. KDP is like the publisher side of getting your books on Amazon. So you put your ebooks there, and print books as well. So Amazon has a print on demand service factory. When someone buys your print book, they don't have like an inventory. You don't have to purchase a bunch of your books up front and just have them sitting in the warehouse. Literally when someone purchases it, they print it and send it all automated. It's amazing. And then the second account you will need is an ACX account to publish your audiobooks to Audible. Now these are the 2 accounts that you need because KDP and ACX will be making up about 90% of your income. ACX and Audible is owned by Amazon, so all this falls under Amazon. Amazon owns like 80 to 90% of the book market, so your income correlates with that. But there are some additional recommended platforms that you should publish your book to, such as Drafted Digital. With a Drafted Digital account, you can publish your ebooks wide, and wide is simply publishing terminology for publishing outside of Amazon. Then you can also create a Publish Drive account to publish your books even more wide. So Drafted Digital and Publish Drive, they are both aggregate publishers where you can publish to their platform and they will further publish your book to 20 smaller platforms. And then Drafted Digital, Publish Drive, there's some overlap between where they publish to, but if you publish on those 2, your ebook will basically be everywhere on the internet. And then you can also create an Ingram Spark account to publish your print books wide. And all of this is free. It doesn't cost money to sign up to publish your books anywhere. Except for Ingram Spark, you will need to pay for ISBNs. These are the identification codes. Amazon provides them for you, but if you publish outside of Amazon, you have to purchase them yourself. We have videos on that. That reminds me, we have a bunch of videos all about publishing, and I will be referencing a ton of them in this video. All of the links will be down below. All of them will be down below. Like I said, use our entire YouTube channel as a course to learn about publishing, essentially. And it's YouTube, it's all free. Go through our YouTube videos and you'll learn everything you need. And now the benefits of having these additional accounts are just more income streams. As simple as that. More income streams is obviously better. So if you want to build a full publishing empire, you want your books everywhere. Okay? So that is step number 1, set up your publishing accounts. Step number 2 is to do keyword research, aka doing research to figure out what your book is going to be about. A lot of people think that just because they're interested in a book topic, everyone else will be. We have people all the time coming up to us, oh, I thought of a great idea. You should do a book about barbecue ribs cookbook. Or you should do a book about gardening tomatoes and how to make them ripe and beautiful. They might be interested in it, but it does not mean the market is interested in it. So we got to look at the numbers. And how we do that is we use a method that we came up with called the SLEEK method. Every letter in SLEEK stands for a certain step in the keyword research process. So let's go through it real quickly. S stands for scrape for keywords. That is essentially where you go into the Kindle store and explore all of the bestsellers lists for books that are selling well. And you also go down rabbit holes in terms of looking at like recommended books, suggested books. You just click on books. You look at what other people are selling books on, which are selling well, because Amazon does provide that sales data. So let me just quickly show what I mean by this. Let's go into the bestsellers list. What we want is, so this is the Kindle store's bestsellers list under ebooks. So what we want to do first is click nonfiction. So let me say all of the, not all of, but the publishing that we teach to everyone, all of our YouTube videos, and what you should be doing if you're just getting started with publishing is publishing nonfiction books, not fiction. So nonfiction books is informational type books about like just things to learn, while fiction books are entertainment books, stories, things that aren't real, things like that. So we've published a bunch of nonfiction, a bunch of fiction. Like, as much as you think they would be similar, they are 2 completely different business models. They are so different, and fiction is not an easy business to be successful with quickly, especially not as a beginner, but nonfiction is. So just trust me on this, do nonfiction. Now we're in the nonfiction store. Simply what you want to do is you want to open up different categories, go in here, and then right